Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Solutions Brewing Podcast. We're doing a rare in-person live recording tonight because, well, it's Rob's done all his treatments and everything, and he's in the flesh. It's amazing. So we're recording in Brennan's basement, kind of like old school styles, and it's a bit of a sad episode to start today. And we're gonna throw it over to Rob here because he's got a message from one of our fellow breweries to read out here.
Yeah, so this is right from the Fitzsimmons brewing website, which was the very first brewery in Airdrie, and they're going to be shutting down their doors here very soon. So their message that they left on the website here, I'm just going to read it straight out word for word. So it says, "So long and thanks for all the pints." I thought I liked that was a kind of clever title.
Yeah.
As a little shout out to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. So anyways, it says 5.5 years, thousands of pints, kegs, cans, volunteer hours, charity donations, new friends and memories, comedy nights, music trivia, open mic jams, and even a wedding. For a warehouse in the industrial east side of Airdrie, we have covered a lot of ground, and we've all had a great time doing so. It's now time to begin a new chapter. Fitzsimmons Brewing Company will close for business on April 29th, 2023. The amount of thanks and gratitude we have is insurmountable. We will always cherish not just what our team has created, but what all of us have built as a community. And then it goes on to say, join us for our finale, March 31st to April 1st, where we can celebrate what we have made one final time. With heartfelt gratitude, Fitzsimmons Brewing Company. So, yes, their anniversary was this end of March here, so that they're making this their last one. And as I mentioned, they're closing at the end of April. They're on the 29th. And I know I'll be going there a few more times just to visit the brewery as much as I can, and then say goodbye.
Yeah, when you sent the message this morning, it was kind of right out of like left field because I basically just did a what? And
the timing is crazy because it's almost like, we're like, yay, new Airdrie brewery, which is us because we officially have our license now, and then it's like, oh, one's closing down. Like, fuck.
Yeah, it's a sad day. Mm-hmm. We had one of our first, what were we calling it at the time? Market research meetings.
Back in
2018.
2018 because we incorporated in 2018. So actually, we were
this is before that. This is like 16, 17.
Yeah.
Like this is when my wife was still making fun of our market research meetings because she's like, you just want to go drinking with your friends, no?
Yeah,
that's part of it.
It must have been 2017 then, because as we were discussing,
5 years. Yeah, they had just recently opened when we had done it.
Yeah, so because it would have been because the first one I remember was Dandy. Dandy was the first one we went to, and that's when we got like a tour of their place and we started getting ideas. And then we went to Fitzsimmons because as Rob lived in Airdrie and was like, hey, this place literally just opened. Let's go to it. And I still remember their uber tiny tasting room because it was like
that's right, that was before that they took over the bay over next door and opened that up. So we were there during the OG.
I'm pretty sure I still have my Fitzsimmons growler sitting like in my house because I remember I picked
sure
up
I have
one
one somewhere too.
And it was just that totally. It's like, oh yeah, and like they were very nice to us. They talked to us and they're like, oh yeah, if you guys want to be interested in this and all that kind of stuff, like here's some ideas and all that. But it was hilarious because the scale they went with originally, they were 20 barrel. Like that was their first system. And I think that's still their system to this day.
They have a fair size system back there. Yeah.
Yeah. And it was just like, okay, that's a little bit bigger and more expensive than we want to do. So that's not going to work. But like it was again one of the first places we went to, and they were really nice to us and really as forthcoming with information as they could be without actually giving away any secrets or anything like that. But it was and they had a blonde, a red, and an IPA. I think was their first beers.
They had the East Lake Amber, which is actually one of their core beers. That's around all the time. It's pretty good amber. It's got some rye in it, so it's got a little bit of that spice kick.
Yep,
it's pretty nice. And they also had I can't remember if they had it at that time, but I know another one of their famous ones is they have an ODR cream ale, so outdoor rink cream ale, right?
I think that was before then because I remember I think it was a blonde. And
they also have a blonde ale, yeah.
Yeah. And that was part of their core beers.
And anyways, and since then they've also expanded into they had a seltzer line as well.
Mm-hmm.
And they've been going through a bunch of flavor rotations and stuff. Now, what really sucks for me too in this is because of my cancer diagnosis, I haven't really been anywhere in the last year.
Yeah.
And then now that I'm back out into Freedom Land, they're shutting their doors, so I won't get to visit them very much. and like even hearing this, I'm going to be going for surgery in a week, and then I'm going to be like laid out for a little while. So I will be able to make it there on the 31st. So I will make sure I'm there for their anniversary bash. I might not be very mobile, still be healing. But yeah, I'm planning to be there to be part of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's the thing, like, because again, they don't say on the website or anything like that, and they don't say why. So it's a big question right now. It's like, is it a financial situation or a partner backing out, or like there's a whole swath of reasons why. It's just we thought they were in good shape. They were the OG Airdrie brewery, and
very first, and they were first ones for a while too.
And as far as because we knew, they were doing okay.
Yeah.
So it's very sad.
Yep. Sad times.
But yeah, no, we'll see if we can get out there for at least a couple brews before they go. Because that's
well, like you said, the 31st is a good time to make sure we're out there and at least give a good send off.
It'll be my birthday too. My birthday's on the 30th.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there you go. Holy cow.
So it's like birthday on the 30th and then Fitzsimmons' anniversary on the 31st. Yeah.
All right. Well, what else are we talking about today?
So on the lighter side of things.
Yeah. For something a little... Yeah.
Now that we have our official license, so we're allowed to start making beers. Mm-hmm. Steve is actually going to be making the first one here on today's March 7th, the recording.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yep, caught that.
So Steve almost spilled his beer.
Yeah, don't.
I was going to put it over there.
Yeah, there's little not fabric leather stuff on the table, but it's not real leather. So
yeah, don't splash it. No, but yeah, I'll be going out tomorrow on, I guess, the 8th, and yeah, we'll be brewing the first beer.
So I'm going to highlight the weird time issue here. We're recording this on the 7th. Steve's going to be brewing it on the 8th, and then the episode gets released on the 9th. Yeah. So when Steve says tomorrow, he means yesterday. And we say today, we mean 2 days ago.
But yeah, no, I will be going out. Originally, I was planning to do a double batch tomorrow, but it's been a while since I've used our homebrew system, so I'm going to give myself a little bit of time to make sure I don't...
It's not a homebrew system. It is
a
pro brew system.
It's a pro brew system of a half barrel size. So I'm going to give myself a little bit of time just to make sure I do it right and give myself proper time to boil and mash and all that kind of stuff. Even though I have like the amazing plate chiller that's going to cool that thing in all of like 5 minutes.
It'll chill really fast. Actually, what'll probably take you time is at the start. Because of the construction, so everything's got it's a little bit dusty. Mm-hmm. So everything's going to need like a quick clean and rinse before you actually use it. So.
Well, and it's going to be the funny thing too, because I still got to insulate the cooler as well. So I'm going to get the whole thing started, and then I'm going to go back into the cooler space, and I'm going to be tacking in all of the insulation, and then getting everything else cut out in there. So I'll have to come out, like shake myself off like a dog, and then it's like, oh yeah, hop edition. So. gonna get that going. Gonna get it into into at least the first fermenter, and then on Friday, if everything goes according to plan, or Thursday, when this episode comes out, I'll be doing a double batch of Missing Piece. So we'll actually get that up and running, so then we can get those into kegs. It's gonna be super exciting.
All right, so tomorrow, yesterday,
you're
gonna brew Kiss.
Yeah, and then
Thursday today.
Yeah, Thursday today. Missing Piece.
All right.
If you guys are confused, I'm confused.
My job is done.
Time traveling shenanigans.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's going to be super exciting because Do we have the temporary permit to have to print out and put up on the wall? That's got to be in the.
What are you talking about?
Our license.
Yeah, our license.
No, we got the real one. It's already there.
Oh,
I dropped it off there on the weekend.
all right. Then we're gonna go.
Yeah, it came in the mail. That's when I messaged you that we had the license. I go, we got it.
Oh,
Well, it
I
might
even
take up
I
to 4
posted it on
weeks and show
Instagram
up
there.
tomorrow.
I thought that was the temporary one. If we got it, then oh no,
No, that was the real one.
No, you know why?
You actually checked your mail. Oh my god.
Because I was looking for that.
You know why?
I'm also waiting for my license because I renewed it. So I'm waiting for my license to come in.
You know why it came so quick? It's because he's in Airdrie,
Yeah, there you
where
go.
you can get police checks done in a few minutes. And
Oh
then
my
Walk in,
God.
you can walk
licenses
in and get a
within week.
police check done. It's fucking great.
That is so stupid. Oh my god. Going to Calgary, it's going to be 3 weeks. Why? Well, the backlog's that long.
No, 4 to 6 weeks.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, we're now working on things from 4 weeks. I was like,
I know. I have to wait to get mine because by the time mine expires, by the time you guys get yours,
Yeah, you can't be on top of it. You cannot go in first
Yeah,
because
no.
you set the clock for all of us. The Calgary Police Services might not be able to meet.
Yeah. Okay, so no, that's great then. I'll just literally show up, start filling the tank, and go from there.
Don't get the licenses wet because we don't have frames for them yet.
Well, those are up on the wall. Like that should be
they're not on the wall. They're sitting on the table right now.
okay. I'm going to take a thumbtack. I'm going to put it up.
No,
on the
don't put a
wall.
hole in them.
But it's good up on
They're
the
precious documents. Come on, like
That we have to
you
renew
know what?
every
You know
year.
what? It's a big space. Mm-hmm. Brew over there. Put the licenses in the other corner.
It's already set up like
There
that.
we go.
Well, now something's going to happen. I'm going to be like moving something from point A to point B, and all of a sudden, boom, water.
Tune
It's gonna
in
go
next
anywhere.
week to see if Steve destroys our brewery.
Yeah.
It caught fire somehow. I don't know how.
That'd be brutal.
That fire-rated drywall was worthless.
So, very excited. Our first brews in the actual brewery space. Very excited to see how they turn out. They'll be ready in 3 weeks, I think, is the time frame for
should
these
be
ones.
about 3 weeks.
And then, start getting into some of the exciting stuff here in the next couple weeks.
Well, like, because we'll have beers and kegs, which is awesome, and then we'll also have our Friends Night Out IPA coming out, and that'll
Well,
be
that was supposed to be a secret.
what?
Haven't we talked about it on this one?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have talked about
No,
it.
we said it was going to be a mystery beer that we were bringing up on for Edmonton.
Well,
You had to come to Edmonton to see what it was.
yeah,
That's
you have to
right.
see it and see what it was.
All right.
Well, now you just told them what it was.
Oh no! I've let out our secret. Well, they should come by and drink our delicious new IPA.
I tell you what, we won't tell you what's in it. If you can come ask us at our booth.
If for some reason you can't make it to Edmonton,
But we will have that in cans very, very soon. And
Oh, and actually, yeah, if you are interested, because we have our license now, once we are able to, we have to finish some other paperwork and some other stuff with AGLC before we're allowed to sell, but we are allowed to produce it. If you keep an eye on our website, and ideally if you sign up for a newsletter, we'll be sending out a notice when we can open up our online store of when we'll be selling beers. Because we will be doing home deliveries for this. So if you want to be the first in on that, we recommend signing up on the newsletter because you'll get the first notice.
yep. And
I guess as a addendum to that, we can produce, but we can't sell yet. But if you want something in kegs, let us know, and we can get it into the queue.
yeah, exactly. So
We can start making it, yeah.
Yeah,
and
for
then by
our-
the time that it's ready, we should be in a position to sell.
for our many, many listeners, like it's
We should be pretty close to finishing that registration. There's just a few steps we have to, go through, make sure banking information lines up with AGLC and us and that kind of stuff.
Yep.
So it's paperwork. It's administrative stuff, but yeah.
It's going through a lot of the steps we already went through as an agency, but,
Yeah.
but doing it again.
yeah.
Yeah.
But that's
some
the-
of this is different though. Some of it is the actual, but yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah.
But to start, at least, like we're going to get our cores into kegs. So we're going to have Missing Piece, Kiss, which will be renamed at that point to probably Bare Bones, and then we'll have our stout in there. But then beyond that, like there's like I've been itching on a whole bunch of recipes that want to get out. So like I've got a Brown Bear ale that I'll have to find some kind of solutions name for, but that's been a working title for it for so long. I've got a cream ale. I've got a Schwarzbier. Like and all of us have recipes that are going to be coming to the
I got a
forefront.
few
Not me, I'm
IPAs,
tapped
logs, some couple lagers. What's that?
Hashtag PSA.
I said, not me, I'm tapped out.
Brennan has one. He has got a pumpkin spice.
Two.
Yeah, Brendan, you can't be a one-trick pony.
I had the Black Swan, too. No, coming up in fall. Yeah. Hashtag PSA. I'll have to send a reminder in my calendar to actually brew that in sometime late August. So it's ready ready for pumpkin spice season instead of the way I usually do it at home, which is I have my first pumpkin spice latte. I go, oh, yeah, I should make that beer. And then by mid-November, it's ready.
That's right. Mm-hmm. And, we're talking about kegs, but we'll also be able to do this in cans. We got a little canning machine.
Yes, we do.
So we'll be able to put stuff in cans, too. So
it's a solid piece of machinery. Like, I was lifting it the other day, and it's like, that's got some heft to it.
Yeah,
like
it's got some good weight. Yeah.
It's all the electric motor in it for the...
Because I played around with it. They gave us a can. Funny enough, the can was already sealed. So I put it on there just to watch it go and be like, yeah, well, it looks like it works. But yeah.
Yeah, looks good. How's it look? Looks good.
Yeah, so we'll have to get ourselves some cans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, we're basically all set up to produce. So yeah, if you guys want to know, keep an eye on the website. We'll be posting stuff up there soon. Or like I said, better yet, sign up for the newsletter. Get on there because we'll send out a notice. We'll send out a notice, an email notice.
Well, actually, Rob, didn't someone pay attention to the episode of the newsletter last time and win something because of it?
No.
I thought there were going to be tickets or something like that.
Oh, I put that up there, but no one replied.
Oh, damn it.
I told you it was a little hidden thing on there. I wanted to see if people were reading it.
Well.
So for those listeners... Those listeners, you might want to start signing up because we like to hide things in places.
You're not supposed to highlight that nobody read the newsletter.
Well, I didn't. I thought I saw a message that there was things sent. Oh my goodness.
I meant that to be between us, Steve. I said I was going to put a thing in there so that if anyone replied...
No, I thought I saw in the email that you had sent tickets to someone.
Oh, I did, but that was for something else.
Oh, damn it. I thought that was the person who was paying attention. No. Shit.
Oh, man.
No, that was we have some extra tickets for the Edmonton show, and I got some friends in Edmonton, so he wanted to come out, see us, check us out. So I said, yeah, here, I got 2 tickets for you.
Perfect. Yeah. All right. Well, that's what I thought someone was paying attention. Oh, no.
No. Oh. You're not paying attention either.
I'll be honest, I don't read the news.
It said like, hey, here's tickets for this thing. I'm like, oh, the person was paying attention. Sweet. Now I don't feel like a fool.
All right, so what we've learned from this is that Steve reads the subject lines of emails.
Yeah,
I read the body and text of some of them on occasion as well.
Skims the text. Tickets for
just the little bit that shows up on your phone.
Glances at attachments. Yeah.
Anyways, so
moving on.
So speaking of which, of tickets for shows, we will be at the Edmonton Beer Fest, which is ahead of schedule this year.
This weekend, yeah.
Generally in June, they moved it up to March because it's sad and depressing in Edmonton, and you need something to drink. So yeah,
I don't think that was right. I can't remember the reason for it, but yeah.
That works as well as any.
Yeah. I think there was just some conflicts originally, so they just bumped it up. But
probably some scheduling conflicts, yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, we'll be at the Edmonton Expo Center Friday and Saturday. Friday session from 4 to 10, and Saturday session from noon to 10 as well.
Yeah.
So
we'll some kind of break in there.
Yeah, there's some kind of break.
2 sessions.
There's a break between 4 and 5, I think.
Something like that. So, yeah, we'll be at full strength. Rob's going to be up with us. It's going to be awesome. We'll also have our first, I don't know what to call him, a contractor. He's not an employee. I don't know what he is.
What are you talking about? My sister came up last time.
Well, no, but...
He's talking about my dad.
Yeah.
We've had help before.
She's a volunteer. She's not an employee.
Brendan's dad's not an employee either.
He's hoping to be. This is his audition.
See, that's different. Is this a paid or an unpaid internship?
Well, the Edmonton show is, yeah.
Does that mean he did his pro serve?
He's doing it tomorrow. He's out skiing right now, but
yeah,
and for those of you listening on the podcast, he did it yesterday.
Yeah, and if you don't know what pro serve is, that's anyone who serves alcohol has to go through this training through the Alberta website on how to serve beer. The rules are pretty simple. Basically, you're not supposed to serve anyone who looks intoxicated, and ask people for ID if they look under 35.
Which is pretty simple.
Or is it
pretty
25?
easy.
I can't remember what the number.
Yeah, it's a 4-hour course that boils down to that.
Pretty much, yeah.
But he'll be up there, and we're actually in one of our old spots. We're over in the second bay on the south end, or I guess the south end of it, and we'll be there slinging beers, and we'll have a few special ones on top of our regulars.
I wonder if there'll be another event there, because the last time we were in that spot, there was the
ice
fireman who was
challenge.
trying to do the ice challenge.
They have it's called the Charity Lounge or something that's there. So there's something going on.
Yeah, so there's something happening there.
So it might be possible he might be doing it again. Who knows?
Or they got a different one going on.
Or they got
I
a
don't know
different
what's
one.
going on.
We'll see.
This time it's a fire challenge. It's much shorter.
But come and find us. We'll be out in front and easy to see. So, we'll hope to see you there.
Indeed. Yeah, I think that's
All right. Now we kind of raised a number of different things today.
Mm-hmm.
If people are confused about the timelines or want more information on any of the
is it
vast
today,
things
yesterday, or
that we talked
tomorrow? Or
How
you
could
need
they get a hold of us?
clarification.
how would they reach us and let us know? One of you two.
Somebody
Answer the question.
You can go to our website, solutionsbrewing.com. There's a contact us page there, which sends us an email, which is noproblems@solutionsbrewing.com, and we're also available on Instagram and Facebook at Solutions Brewing Co. And this time I did it without fucking up.
You did. I'm so proud of you.
Perfect. Well, we hope to see all you in Edmonton. And for those of you who can't, we'll talk to you next week.
Sounds good.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.